YouTube's annual ad revenue is projected to surpass $45 billion in 2026, but the failure rate for new channels is also increasing. Most new creators fail because they chase high-paying topics without looking at the operational requirements of that niche. This matrix evaluates 2026's trending niches by plotting effort against earnings. The horizontal axis measures input, your research hours, upfront capital, and specialized skills. The vertical axis shows earning potential, determined by how much advertisers pay to reach that audience. Targeting the highest-paying CPMs often forces you into an expert-level market where you are competing directly against established professionals. If you enter an expert space without the actual time or money to compete, you risk exhausting your resources before the channel can gain momentum. Matching your current constraints to this matrix is a mathematical necessity for surviving your first year of growth. Analytical. The top right quadrant contains high-stakes experts, personal finance, AI tools, and tech and gadgets. These niches target professionals and early adopters with high intent to purchase. Because this audience is valuable to banks and software companies, these topics command the platform's highest ad rates. Personal finance remains a massive earner, but you must verify every claim with data to build the level of trust required to keep an audience. In the AI tools niche, the software landscape changes daily. Success here requires a constant cycle of testing and relearning new platforms. Tech and gadgets require significant upfront capital. You often have to purchase the latest hardware yourself before you ever see a sponsorship check. This quadrant punishes creators who lack deep expertise. If the audience detects a lack of knowledge, they will immediately look for a more authoritative source. To gain traction here, avoid broad overviews. Focus on specific microtrends, such as AI automation for local service businesses. These niches can generate 5-figure sponsorship deals for a single video, but you have to out-research the competition to capture that revenue. In the bottom left quadrant, we find the volume hustlers: pop culture, true crime, and side hustles. True crime and pop culture rely on storytelling and audience demand for escapism. Side hustle content generates millions of clicks from viewers looking for quick financial solutions, though advertiser trust is lower. Because they aren't looking to make major purchases, CPMs are usually 80 to 90% lower. The primary requirement here is speed. You must publish content that aligns with the 24-hour news cycle to capture mass traffic. Warning: this strategy relies on the algorithm's constant need for fresh content. Taking a break can cause your channel's visibility to drop significantly. To grow, you must master narrative hooks that maximize viewer retention across the entire video. In this quadrant, you are trading deep research for high-frequency output. You need massive view counts to make up for the lower ad rates. Moving to the bottom right, we have the evergreen craftsman: home improvement, DIY, health and fitness, and productivity. Home improvement and DIY content requires real-world physical labor, specialized tools, and a dedicated workspace. Health and fitness and productivity apps demand structured, practical tutorials that viewers can apply to their daily lives. Solving a viewer's physical or digital problem creates a loyal audience that trusts your specific tool or software recommendations. The production cycle is slow. A single project might take 3 weeks of physical work before you have enough footage to edit. This graph compares viral content to evergreen content. While pop culture spikes and dies, these tutorials answer timeless questions and pull in steady views for years. Growth in this quadrant depends on search engine optimization. You want to be the top result when someone searches for a specific how-to solution. These views accumulate over time, creating a reliable baseline of passive ad revenue from your older videos. While these channels rarely go viral overnight, they build a defensible business that remains relevant long after the video is posted. Choosing your niche requires mapping these data points against your own resources. If you have limited time, avoid the evergreen craftsman niches. You cannot maintain a DIY channel if you only have a few hours a week for production. If you lack upfront capital, do not start a tech and gadgets channel. You will run out of money trying to keep up with the latest hardware releases. If you have specialized real-world knowledge, use it to enter markets with high barriers to entry. This allows you to avoid the intense algorithmic competition found in broad pop culture niches. High-barrier niches require more patience, but monetize effectively with fewer viewers. Low-barrier niches allow you to start immediately but demand millions of views to replace a salary. Take an honest look at your available time, your bank account, and your current skills to decide which quadrant fits your reality. Comment below with the specific niche you are committing to for the next 12 months. Please like this video and subscribe for more data-driven strategies for creators. Success in 2026 requires matching your available time and capital to the specific demands of your chosen niche. Without that alignment, even the highest CPM won't lead to a sustainable channel.